Hello, boys and girls. Hi, my name is Peter Santoscano. I'm going to tell you a Bible story, my very favorite Bible story. It takes place in Exodus chapter 5. Moses is about to go off to Egypt to save the people, and he's there with his wife, traveling along. His wife's name is Zipporah. We don't know much about her, but we do know that she is black. She's from Cush, Ethiopia. We also know that Moses' sister and brother don't like her so much, which does sound like racism, but we don't know for sure. They're traveling along with their children, and God, who is unhappy with Moses, decides that he is going to kill his servant. I guess God gave him an unfavorable job report. Zipporah is concerned about this. I mean, it's her husband being killed by God. So, being very courageous and resourceful, she reaches into her cloak, pulls out a sharpened flint knife, and does the only obvious thing under the circumstances. Goes over to their eldest son, who's probably a teenager or young adult, lifts up his tunic, takes a hold of his penis, lops off his foreskin, takes the bloody foreskin, hurls it at her husband Moses. It lands at his sandaled feet, and she cries, "Surely you are a husband of blood to me." And God is satisfied and no longer chooses to kill Moses. The end of the story. Now, I wonder what happened later that day. We don't actually know. We just kind of get the next bit when they're in Egypt. But that day, later on, when Zipporah prepared a meal, maybe some goat, they sat around a stone. Moses is sitting all mopey. I mean, his boss was about to kill him. Their son, Gershom, in pain. And Zipporah with the goat and her sharpened flint knife. Goat? Anybody? No? Nobody wants goat. Weird. Now, the story is actually about circumcision. That's what it says in the text. And I have nothing to say about circumcision, no commentary necessarily. It is something that is revered in multiple faiths. It is a God-sanctioned, sacred genital surgery performed on young people without their consent. It's holy. But what I don't understand is that today you will have someone who identifies as male or female, although they're born female or male, they're transgender, and they elect to have surgery because it's their business, it's their body. Yet some religious person, a conservative person perhaps, who has no problem with the Moses story, with the flying genitals and with circumcision, will say, wait a minute, no. You can't mess with what God has given you. Really? Well, perhaps someone should inform God about this.